Jump!
Take off toward a dream.
Hiya. Good day, everyone. Hello, hi. Hi, Dwaggy. Hi, Jesse. Looks like you two are the only ones for right now. But it's okay. That just means you get to be the first ones to see the big guy and to hear the music before the huge tonal shift that'll happen in a little while. Which hopefully is not my goodness. Which hopefully is not too loud. I was messing with volumes and I went, these look right, and hopefully they are. Yeah, the big! Also, I didn't show them off earlier, last time. Okay, good. But yeah, game have cats. When the starting soon screen went quiet and my faces showed up, all I got when they, like, the second they showed up was, and I was like, okay. Yeah, there's 3 cats. This one sees ghosts. Very cat-like. They are in most stages. I'm just not good at spotting them. But I don't think they're in the Star Wars stuff, or we definitely would have seen them somewhere. The Blizzard 3 AT-AT is the rendezvous point, fully operational, and standing down. Is at the rendezvous point. Okay, that makes way more sense. Cats equal Gonk, oh my god. I'm getting a cat and naming him Gonk. He will fall over a lot. Wow. This motherfucker is huge. Oh my goodness. Oh no, the speeder! Oh my goodness. Oh good. Oh no. Oh, this is awful, actually. Oh no. This is an alternate timeline where they won, I guess. Yeah, this is good. How far out can I, like... Can I... Oh my goodness. Is this snow like the wall? It is. Oh my god. But I want to... There's a man, he needs saving. He's probably dead, but... Oh no. I would love it if, like, a Wampa ran by or something. Or even a Tauntaun. Like, that'd be cool, just... Yeah, that's sad. What's this? Oh. This is... Yeah, freshly post-battle. They're like, we have done the murder. Please clean the thing. I don't know what these are. Oh, it's... Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I hate these things. I despise these things. I think it's the like, little sitting thingy. I fall out of them fucking constantly. I will use it when I have to.
You matter. You're valid, loved, worthy of love, important, allowed to have emotions and bad days. You don't have to be strong or perfect all the time. You are not broken. I'm so proud of all of you for existing, and I'm so thankful that you are around. Trans rights are human rights. Stay safe, you all, and don't give up.
Hell yeah, Aster. Well said. Hiya, Strap. Welcome in. It's good to see you as always. We need to... I am certain this motherfucker probably needs to be soaped before you do anything to or with him. I mean, I guess we can find out, but yeah. Maybe we'll... a little, yeah. Ugh, okay. That makes things a little bit more difficult, but not surprising. I did say last time that I was surprised that everything was so easily cleaned. I guess that's what I get. Because, like, metal is usually, like, super hard to clean anyway in this, so... The idea that all the other stuff was easy is like, oh. This is going to be quite the endeavor. I'm like, this is going to take longer than 3 hours. This is a hell of a job. You're certain this motherfucker needs to be soaked before you do anything. Yeah. He needs to go in the sink for a while. Look at this thing. What a mess. What a goddamn mess. Don't y'all take care of anything? God damn. But yeah, we'll get back to the normal music in a bit, but one of these came on shuffle and I was like, oh, this hits right now, so I threw the album in and we'll get to the actually scheduled music later, so hopefully this doesn't bother y'all. I know it's quite far from my norm. Acid bath, yes, it needs an acid bath. Anyway, I just kind of got right into it. How is everybody doing today? How's y'all's Wednesday? How's your week? Happy Wednesday, happy Toku Day. I'm so excited to get caught up on Zets, because last week was kind of disappointing in that it was like mostly a recap episode, and I'm really excited to have not that, because we're getting so close to the ending. I'm like, we can't keep doing recaps. Ebi, yeah. Sleep is at such a premium. So tired. And now, like, everything is, like... You have, like, a slight cough, and you're like, oh god, I breathed in public, am I gonna die? Or you use the restroom, and you're like, oh, did I have lettuce and didn't realize it? So sleep is just not a common thing, because you're too busy panicking about fucking the state of the earth killing you. Or at least that's where I've been. I don't know about y'all. It sucks. I'm gonna get sick of this thing being here. Many scripts being written ahead of October, and you have been streaming Mario Party and Dokapon Kingdom, so you're getting both. Oh my god! So wait, are you playing Mario Party and Dokapon, like, against the NPCs? That's brutal. The NPCs in Dokapon, even on their dumbest days, are mean. Oh god. I mean, I guess it keeps you from hating other people, because that will also happen, but man, that sucks, because we all know that in both Mario Party and Dokapon, the computer goes, this is your winner, and and doesn't make it subtle. The overarching, like, god of things goes, this guy's gonna win, and you have to watch it the entire game. Cube! Hi, Cube! Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good today, Cube. Happy Wednesday. Is that still a spot? Oh god, there's still so many spots of things and stuff. Ugh. Yay. God. I feel like this foot is already taking me forever, and I've still got the entire rest of the man to go. Ugh. Moosin! Cube, you're here. And I'm glad you're here. We love Cube in this house. We saw those Maruko-chan shirts out at Uniqlo, and I was like, you gotta show those to Cube! Maruko-chan is a fun one for me, because it used to be on so late on the like, quote-unquote foreign channel, where they just showed all kinds of various shows that were not in English, so it wasn't subtitled. So, like, at 2 a.m., I would see Maruko-chan, and none of it made any sense via context. She would walk into a room and say something, and every adult in the room would, like, look at her like she had just said the most ridiculous thing. And I've always wondered about her. So seeing you post about her now, I'm like, everything you've posted with
There's a
subtitles,
barrel over there, Earl.
It like tracks for everything I know. I'm like, she is just this awkward. This is just an awkward child. And the universe hates her. Yeah. Like, it's wild. It's truly wild. Like, Have you ever had appendicitis? I will next week. Like, what? Ma'am? I feel like at some point I'm gonna find a button on this thing that makes it, like, crouch like a horse, and I'm gonna be really mad. Because, like, it would make my life so much easier, and I will find it once I have finished all the legs. I'm certain. I'm so certain. There's a narrator that is constantly making fun. That's so sad! So, like, I guess, so her being a brat, does she, like, deserve it, I guess? She almost sounds like what people tell me about Caillou, and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way she's as bad as Caillou. Everybody hates that child. Like, parents want to punt that little jerk off of a bridge, and I'm like, there's no way. But it's so similar sounding. Hi, Ark! Imagine feeding an AT-AT a sugar cube from your hand. You wouldn't have a hand anymore. It would obliterate you. You'd be done. She usually has it coming, but she's also just a kid and has nice moments. That's good. Like, I'm happy at the end of the day they're like, yeah, she is still, like, just a kid. Come on. Because, again, that's not what it sounds like with Caillou. He just sounds like a horrible person, and nobody likes him, and he's terrible to everybody, and I'm like, why does this exist? Like, some people's creative complaints about Caillou are really funny, but I'm just, like, always just so in awe of people's hatred for just this little bald cartoon child. And anybody who knows Caillou is like, no, he deserves it. I'm like, I'll take your word for it. Caillou's terrible and deserves all the punishments and horrible. Who's Horrible Henry? Who the hell is Horrible Henry? But you see, I guess Moosin knows Caillou. Caillou's One Punch Man is he really looks like him. But you see, I'm just like, what? I feel like there's a real dichotomy of people. The people who know Caillou and know why he should be, like, done away with, and the people who don't know Caillou who are really confused about all the animosity towards the cartoon child. I'm in that second category only because I still don't know Caillou. Caillou Truthers in chat! Mods! Get him! Did I ever... No, this thing needs... Oh, it's got lots more dirt on it. Okay. Lots more dirt. There we go.
Bad juice!
I will! Thank you, Ark. I have cold water today for when it inevitably gets incredibly hot in here. Horrible Henry is a kid that does get into... that while he does get into things on occasion, gets blamed and punished for literally existing. Like, we're talking hated child, so we abuse... Oh my goodness. It's... You know... So, okay, what, like, time frame is Horrible Henry from? I'm curious now. Because I'm thinking about it like, okay, current gen, I guess, is Caillou. Growing up, we had Charlie Brown when I was a kid. Before Charlie Brown came Dennis the Menace. And I'm just kind of like, what is with the Horrible Child Chronicles? Like, I'm really surprised that we have, like, this media legacy of awful children that I'm, like, just putting together now. Like, there's just this, it's just, we all know a shit kid, I guess, but, like, making an entire media franchise on, like, dealing with or getting rid of shit children? Like, who is that aimed at the end of the day? Like, I guess it's like, don't be like Dennis the Menace or your neighbor will hate you, but like, your neighbors are gonna hate you anyway, you're a child. It's really weird. Oh, Shinners is... Wait, what did it detect? It's not highlighting anything. Shinners? What? Like, okay, so Automod caught this, right? And normally, Automod is like, caught for smart detection, caught for whatever, and it'll highlight the word that it thinks is bad, like when it caught like finger yesterday or whatever. This was nothing. This was just like, it didn't highlight anything. It's just like, this is suspicious as hell. It's not. I thought it said, oh shitters, and I was like, that makes sense. No. Your neighbors are gonna hate you anyway, you're a child, Printer says, as I hear the 5-year-old who lives in the apartment above me runs full speed up. Exactly, see? Like, your neighbors are gonna hate living in your vicinity, even if they like you, because you're still a child. You still have no idea what the word volume means. And it sucks. Like, sorry. But it's really wild to me that we have, like, dedicated media to hating a certain child. This is the child we hate in this generation, and I'm just like, huh. That's wild to think about. And I guess Japan has Maruko-chan for part of it. I'm intrigued, I suppose. It suspects you for shifty aspects and strange muttering. It's true. It's good to see you, though. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing good. Besides Automod, like, heckling you. We're just power washing a very large lad today. That's our actions today. Oh, I hate this thing. It's weird because, like, the little like weeble wobble nozzle is cute until you try to use it and you're like, this thing actually sucks ass. The, like, triple head is cool, but it's really not great. It's like trying to paint a picture with 3 paintbrushes taped to a fork. It feels more productive because you're certainly using more water, but, like, no. Like, you're definitely wasting your time and paint and money. You know, throw your hat in the ring that kids are adults, adults drool. Hey, I mean, live your truth. I'm, as not a fan of children, I clearly have a bias. Okay, I don't want to move that thing right now, so I'm just gonna grab the little ladder. Because I'm gonna want to raise that thing from where it is, and I'm not gonna want to try and finagle it back into that spot later. I know it. Okay, so the that foot's done. Isn't there one more foot back there that I didn't... Yeah. No, but also don't look in my attic. I keep my fishy wife up there, so I mean my nothing. Shifty aspects and strange mutterings. Have you been to Innsmouth lately? Is that where the lighthouse is in the shit, that game? Hi, Bunny! I'm doing okay. It's Wednesday. How you doing on this fine Toku day? I hope you're having a good day. I hope everybody always has good Wednesdays. Wednesday is the one day that's, like, not allowed to ever go bad. Because it's Toku Day. Therefore it can't. Not poppable. It's Wacky Wednesday! There you go, see? No, but it's where the Cult of Dragon... Oh, okay. I thought the Cult of Dragon was where we are right now. I thought that's what this was. Or has my craziness died down to the point where no one remembers? I guess I should take that win and run with it. We love Wacky Wednesday. I miss Wacky Wednesday. I don't know if y'all had that at your school, where they would like, they would encourage everybody to just dress up as quote unquote crazy as possible. It was always an interesting break. Some people just wore flat out costumes to school. The adults probably just wanted an excuse to dress normal, which I get. Not dragon. Oh, I misread! Well, maybe it should be dragon. Those are way cooler than whatever you're talking about. Alright, time to... Can we... Have you ever been that close to Lord Vader before? No. And if I was near him, I clearly fucking missed it. Or am I watching a conversation? I am. Never. Okay. I guess it's interesting that you work for the Empire. Despite... Oh. I was gonna say despite cleaning the Lars homestead. And then I remembered that those aren't the people who hired you to clean that mess. We were very clearly hired by people to clean up that mess, from the police. We were hired to clean it from public memory. Climb the ladder! Please! If you're gonna get me stuck on the ladder, climb the damn thing, please. Lord. Please. There we go. Thank you. God. Okay. We still need to get that thing. And, you know, the rest of the damn owl. Clean the rest of the owl, it says. Arba! And Jemmy!
Barrel!
Barrel! I clearly have to scroll up. How y'all doing? Everyone come in one wacky Wednesday wearing robes and whispering. Oh, I really wish. I wish, like, we could have been that organized to have a bunch of kids come in robes and be like, woo. Some kids come past your house and just slap your front door really loud. Ugh, that would drive me crazy. I'm pretty sure kids were doing that to us for a little bit. Yeah, Owen and Baru are no longer the owners. Yeah. Owen and buried. Yeah, I think now they. Well, yeah, they're pretty buried. It's. I had like this brief moment of, yeah, they hired us to clean their. Oh, they didn't. Which is a shame because that really means that Gonk droid is kind of like not on the right side of the law, but we still love him anyway. He's just confused. Poor little guy. Oog. I can't get to the other side of the ankle. I'll have to get there later. Oh, maybe there's a Gonk droid, like, that would be so funny if there was one on top of this guy. He's just up there like, Gonk! Crispy corpses by the door. Yeah, wait a minute. Hang on. We'll do a drastic tone shift here. Hang on. There we go. Gonna forget about that later when it comes up, and that'll be fun. Now I gotta... hang on. There we go. Yep. Some of the stuff I wanted to add to the queue wasn't here, but I'll be damned if this stuff isn't. You're back! Welcome back! Talking to the person who hired her to clean the homestead. Oh, damn, I remember Onan Baru. It's been so nice. It's been so long since we hung out. You must be, like, with some agency, right? They must have asked you to find a cleaner? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, yeah. Oh, they're such nice people. It'll be so nice to see them again. And they're like, yeah, they're on vacation. They retired to a farm. Haha. Go do your job. Me the droid going, wow, I remember seeing them at the droid trade. I was a little sad when they didn't adopt me. I wonder how the other droids they did adopt are doing. Ha, 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 hoo, hoo, hoof. Hoo, hoo, hoo. I don't like this timeline. Yeah, the farm up dune. With plenty of room to run around. Yep. As old humans like to do. They like to run around. Oh. Ooh. Foop. Okay, we got 1, 2-ish. We didn't get very high up on this one. I'll probably try using those, like, platformy things for the outer parts of the legs, even though I hate using them. They'll probably be useful here. However, oof. The Gonk droid gonks because there is no recourse. It's true. He can't do naught but gonk. He's stuck in his lot in life. And he's doing his gonkin' best. Oh, that's my full distance. Okay, good to know. It gonks for free. Ask not who the gonk told. Oh my god, yes. I still want to try and get a gonk emote. It's weird, like, I was looking up reference the other day to see, like, how realistic that really is for us, right? Like, can I really pull this off? And it turns out that nobody has really decided on...
Gonk. Gonk gonk.
You're so right. It turns out nobody has really settled on, like, a uniform way of walking for them. They kind of walk differently in every, like, GIF and video. Like, they all walk differently. And I'm really surprised by that. Because you'd think that, like, there's only so many ways those little dudes can walk. But no, some people make them running with the like, top cube barely moving, or they look like they're not even touching the ground.
Gonk.
Gonk. Hi, Diggy. Happy Wednesday. This is an awkward spot to be trying to get all this done. No! Poor Tachibana-san. Poor Tachibana-san. He will be missed. Blade was so good. Watch Kamen Rider. Watch all of them. Well, not all of them. Don't watch Saber. Watch Kamen Rider ***. which will exist at some point. The hell was that? That was Tachibana-san! That was the rare pull. That one almost never gets pulled for some reason. You know how, like, Ryu's random thing only pulls you, but, like, never, ever, ever pulls Noelle? It's like that. It's exactly like that. This part is actually easier with the mouse. And I'm glad I have it at my disposal. Oh. I wasn't actually expecting to ding anything from here. I'm just doing that thing where I'm, like, way too lazy to move the lift. Our Kamen Rider synergy. Yes! Yeah, it's silliness. It's just silliness. Oh my god, even, like, the inner upper part of this is dirty. The underside. How in God's name am I meant to clean the underside with all these legs in the way? How did the Empire actually clean these? Like, this brings up such a valid question of, like, these definitely needed maintenance. How did they deal with that? Speaking of ding, not gonna lie, this current patch content for Endwalker, yeah. There's always the, like, between lull where they, like, definitely have to set some stuff up and it's not that great. Like, there was one during Dawn Trail recently where they, like, showed a lot of really action-packed scenes. Like, they showed a guy with a gun in a heated moment and you're like, whoa! And then, like, you get there and it's not that serious or interesting, and it's like, boy, howdy, they really cherry-picked that to make it look intense and fun. And it wasn't. It was a truly wild idea from the devs to be like, yeah, we'll show that and make things look intense. Probably just junk them and built new ones. I mean, maybe, yeah. God, they would be that wasteful, I suppose, yeah. They were willing to blow up planets after they were done mining them. And take over an entire planet because they wanted to mine it. Boy, that doesn't sound familiar at all, does it? God. They do a really good job of, like, setting up the Empire and being like, no, these dudes suck. These dudes actually just suck. Imagine 2 Gonk droids in love. One Gonk droid gets busted, but they upload its rudimentary Gonk droid consciousness into an AT-AT for some reason, and the Gonk droid is an incredibly huge partner and loves it from the waist together. Oh my god. Reality is stranger than fiction sometimes. You're correct. There have been a number of times where the Onion is like, we can't compete with real life anymore, and it's so true. They can't. They really can't. I hate that they probably have to sit down and read the news, like, way harder than they ever did just to make a joke headline, just in case it's a thing that happened already. Because, like, I don't doubt that they obviously had to keep up with the times to make parody and, like, satire and whatnot, but now they have to really keep up because they're in competition with the actual news for what could be more ridiculous in this moment. It's really wild times we live in. Ear-shatteringly loud gonk. That would be so funny if you took, like, Gonk Brain and put it inside, like, a protocol droid and the only thing it said was, like, gonk. And they're like, what do we do now? Gonk. And it's just, like, fully articulated, shruggable gonk. Alright, I gotta... Oop. What do you mean this isn't a platformer? Since when? I can't believe I have to get in all these, like, little nooks and crannies. I feel like there's definitely a better way to do it, and I will find it later. But for now, oh my god. Little nooks. Little crannies. It's fun. I'm actually using the controller with my left hand and the mouse with the right because I don't actually know the controls for mouse and keyboard. So I'm just like mixing and matching because I know what certain buttons do, like to free camera it, because they're different from the first game. So if you're like, did you know the first game? I did sort of, but they changed it. Only the controller, I think, is set to old controls. I don't know why they made a game that you would spend 700 hours in and then decided to make the sequel have different controls from the first one, even though it's almost the same thing. I think that was a terrible idea, and I'm very glad that they put a legacy control option, but I find it silly that you even needed one. Hi, Taeyu. Just googled, how is the Onion doing? And it seems like they're doing great, actually. That's good to hear. But yeah, their job must be so hard. It really must. Like, kudos to them. But goddamn. Alternate universe where the plans for the Death Star were given to a Gonk droid. When they receive the plans, every single piece of text is just Gonk. Oh my god. The idea that, like, there are different Gonks, like, the word Gonk means many different things. And if that's the case, then, like, what are those little guys saying? Because they're always walking around gonking. What you got to say, little... What you got to say, little guy? Alright. I don't know what the best... Like, can this go... Oh, it can go on the front. Alright. God, I hate this thing. Especially because it's in the way now. But I can at least soap. That's nice. Oh, here's his butt. Because, like, these... You can see the straps getting in the way now, and I can't actually mouse over to control those. They're just there for show. And sometimes it just decides you fall off of it. I don't like these little chair hangers. They're awkward. Hi, cat. The Onion just bought and relaunched info. I saw that! I saw that! Good. They've earned it. They're like, only we can put out this wild and wacky news, thank you. Let us make the incredibly insane claims, because then people will at least know we're not telling the truth. I hate this thing. I get that it's for immersion. It drives me nuts. I also can't go any farther left and right, which sucks. Can I get in, like, these little crevasses? Oh. I didn't even see that dirt down there, or that one. Oh my god. There's so much dirt that I just can't see. So much dirt. So much grime. Grossness. I also don't know how to pull this thing off the wall. Hopefully I can actually just do it from the ground and I don't have to get all the way to the top. Because things are gonna suck if I can't just... It's gonna be a sad day for me. Oh. It's so nice to get a random ding in there. It really keeps you going. I guess I just can't get whatever that is. Up, 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 up. Do it. Shoutouts to Volk for that incredible emote. It's so good. Volk thinks of the best emotes that I, like, never thought of and use constantly. He'll just kind of be like, I wanted to practice emotes today, and then he'll do a masterpiece, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know I needed this. and then I just have one. Oh, cool. I thought I had like 700 more things to clean inside that, but I do and I don't, I guess. What the heck part is what? This is weird. This is so weird.
At times like this I think of what a friend of mine would always say, Gonk.
Aster, I didn't know you made friends with a Gonk droid. Why didn't you introduce me? We would have been best buds. All three of us. You also could have stood on him to reach the cookies, you know. He would have helped you. We need an accomplice, Aster. You should tell him to come by the tower. We need his help. I know he doesn't really understand what cookies are or the concept or anything, but like, I'm sure he's still willing to help. Ooh, that's bad on the wrist too. Oh my goodness. I keep waffling back and forth between like, no, this is fine. I'm actually getting this done at a pretty quick pace, and then remembering the rest of the owl again. Like, oh wait, we're not anywhere near done. And I knew that part, but like, it's just so much worse every time I'm like, this is going well, and then I remember Aster standing on your shoulders and the two of you still not reaching the counter. Look, man, we're not tall around here. Well, everybody is but us, but the two of us are not tall. That's why we need the Gonk. He would add just a little bit of extra height. And he's very standable because he's square. See? Man, what a wasted opportunity. Pikuniku Gonk! Oh my god. I need to play Pikuniku. I have been holding off. And I need to just do it. Because I've been wanting to rope Ryu into it. Because we don't have like a good 2-mic setup type of deal, so it's like it's difficile because you can't hear me on his mic because it's set for somebody with a louder, deeper voice, and you won't be able to hear me on my mic if he's talking because it'll just be the two of us and mine will pick up like him and nothing else. That and we definitely can't cram into this room like this. Whoop, there we go. This droid has broken legs. Oh, I can just grab it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Pikuniku. It's a little game with a little two-legged man who like he really is just 2 legs and a body with some eyes. Like it's little red guy and a little orange guy, and they can like extend their legs. It looks like a little platformer. The thing is, like, I know it's a good cute game, and I know that I will enjoy it. I got it for like $3. I don't know anything about it. Because I wanted to go in blind, because I was like, this is going to be really fun. I've heard it's kind of short, but kind of good. Like, a good time, and they're making a second one now. But I don't know enough about it to be like, yeah, it's this. So yes, just hit the old juggle. And that will probably help you way more than my crappy-ass, explanation of just a little two-legged man, which is the best Johnny Bravo-esque descriptor you can have. I'll catch that 2-armed man! I miss Johnny Bravo. Yes, Johnny Bravo as a character was quote-unquote problematic. However, that was the whole point. You weren't supposed to, like... You were supposed to be on the side of the women. That was the point. Looks like a game by the Katamari creator, but actually isn't. Yeah. That's fair. I think the Katamari creator only did, like, that and Wadam? And Noki Noki Boy? And there was one more, I think. To a T? Was that him? It's really funny that there are a lot of, like, beloved games made by that guy, and he, notably via interviews, hates video games, that man. He is quoted as hating video games. And has made some of the most beloved ones. Though I will admit I have heard nothing about Wadham. I have looked at it a number of times and gone, I really should see what this is all about, and just ain't done it. You got mad and confused when you found out the specific Looney Tunes character was cancelled? There are a few that have been, but I do and don't understand it. Like, I know, Speedy Gonzales was cancelled for a while because he became insulting, and I want to say that a lot of Latin America, etc. I apologize for not being able to find the collective term at the moment. A lot of them spoke out like he's not really that insulting, because what I have learned from at least what few experiences I've had is that, like, the Latin American community and just the Latin community in general is really just not as militant about cultural theft as we are in some cases. Like, when people were all up in arms about Mario wearing a sombrero, a lot of, like, Latin people spoke out and were like, we don't care, actually, we're really happy to see him wearing a sombrero. Was it Speedy? It wasn't Speedy? Oh, yeah, he's the only one I know. Like, off the top of my head, he's the only one I'm, like, certain of, but I'm pretty sure he came back. And granted, this is just what I've heard. If I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me. Anti-Alan Moore? I don't know who that is. To a T didn't do so well. I've heard it's very good. Now he has to move back to Japan. I didn't know he wasn't in Japan. Oh, Pepe Le Pew? I mean, he is, certainly a guy. I get it? The true video games experience, being told to play a game, say you will, plan to play it earnestly, and don't. Yep. It also helps that Speedy is not exactly an offensive stereotype or anything. Like, he's not lazy or whatever the other stereotypes. Yeah. Like, if anything, he's the opposite of what most stereotypes are, like, commonly. At least the ones that I've seen. How am I supposed to get, like, up in there? Like, there's clearly dirt there, and it's like, here I am, like, moving my head as if I can actually get in there with my eyeballs. I cannot. Am I supposed to be able to, like, actually climb in there somehow? I hate that. I hate that thought, because I'm like, I do not know how this is going to work. Logistics, help! Also, I'm a little too close to this thing, and would love to back up, and I can't. Pepe Le Pew is an interesting one. He was not great. But it's weird because he was not great in a way, again, like Johnny Bravo, where you're not supposed to like him for it. I still think he's hilarious. Like, there's a few stupid lines of his that I remember, like, I am the pepper and you are the cabbage. And it's just like, alright. It's just a bad French accent. And a guy, like, really being bad to women. And you're not supposed to like him, so it's like, he's meant to be a learning opportunity, I think. But maybe that's just my interpretation. Maybe I'm just seeing it in a better light than it is. I don't know. Reminder that Coyote vs. Acme is coming to cinema. Oh, is it actually hitting cinemas now? Like, I remember they released it. Isn't it on streaming right now? Like, didn't they finally put it on streaming because enough people were like, just fucking release it already? I didn't know it was actually getting into theaters. That's incredibly good news. I know a lot of people wanted to see it. I don't remember all the specifics surrounding it. It's been a minute, but that's great. You can't. You liked him because of his French accent. You look past his behavior. That's the first animal character you have a crush on. What's wrong with me? Nothing. Nothing. Genuinely nothing. The only thing, like, that could possibly be wrong with that is if you decided to mimic that behavior and make people very uncomfortable. Which is, you know, its own fully different conversation, but, like, I am not gonna judge you. God, there's a whole other leg here! Why does it have to have so many legs? Ah, this thing is enormous! Ah! I really am just going between despair and optimism watching this thing. It's ridiculous. He's huge. The horror, so many legs. Not sure if it's on stream, but you do know Ketchup Entertainment has bought the distribution rights because WB didn't want to It's so weird, right? That they didn't want to do it. Like, I don't remember the details on why, but it's just so weird. There's an entire movie there and they just don't want to do anything with it all of a sudden. And, like, those are their, like, most well-known characters, pretty much. I don't understand. It's free real estate. But that just... I'm sure I would understand if I saw the news about it again, maybe, or, like, what all the hubbub was. I just don't. I just don't. If it had two legs, it'd be an ATST. We're probably gonna have to watch one of those, too. It's really wild to me, actually, that they started with 2 small areas and then went to this. Like, this is an escalation to end all escalations. Like, this man is huge. What the hell is that thing? What a weird nozzle. Like, what are you doing? There we go. The end goal of capitalism. Deliver no product, receive product. I guess? I don't know things, man. I'll never claim to be super duper knowledgeable on much. There's a few things where I'm like, yeah, I actually know a thing or two, but then there's most things where I'm like, I really don't. Similar to the almost finished Batgirl movie? Hang on. Because the Eggheads WB thought they could make more money by getting a tax write-off for it. You're right! I did hear that. I don't understand why it's a tax write-off. I don't get it. But clearly this says that we do tax write-offs for stupid things that just, like, waste people's time, money, resources. Like, thinking about the amount of everything wasted to make that just so that they could pay, like, a couple hundred less on their taxes or whatever. Obviously it's not a couple hundred, but... Like, not only are we missing out on a movie, but they wasted a ton of electricity making it. They wasted a ton of water, I'm sure. Ton of time. Materials. Everything. Just to make this movie that they never intended to release? I don't understand. And what? Do they even have to prove it exists to their taxes? Part of me is like, well, I'm surprised it even actually exists. Why not just pretend we made a movie? This is weird. Whenever I hear about, like, people doing stuff like that for tax write-offs and, like, reasons like that, I get so confused because I'm like, it's just a lot of work. They wasted so much more than they could possibly have saved. On this I am quite naive, I suppose. Oh, nice. I don't understand. You know how the entire premise of the producers, we make more money from an unsuccessful production than a successful one? I don't know that. I don't know that at all. You're still mad they filmed, edited, and finished an entire Batgirl movie, then deleted it so they could write all the... I just don't get it! See, exactly, like... They wasted an actress's time when she could have been doing a role that people would know her for and see her in. They wasted all those people's times. There are people who can't put that on their resume. Those are years of people's lives that are just gone on something that didn't materialize, that they can't say they were part of. They worked to get a career in a thing that and their work is getting vaporized. What the hell? And yeah, and the other side of it, we're not getting any of that either. Why does the floor keep shaking? Is something going on? Are you just walking up and down the hallway, or is something, like, happening? This is a terrible conversation. I can. I didn't think that this album was this long. I'm glad, but I thought we would be, switching music way sooner. Genuinely surprised. Yay. Sprays a bunch of stuff with soap, gets distracted cleaning something completely different from this angle. This is a great angle for some of this, though. God. Sorry you steered the... No, you're all good, you're all good. If you don't quit this job today, it'll be a miracle. So it is you stomping down the hallway? Are you, like, blowing off steam? Are you that mad? I'm not obviously looking for details. I'm just like, oh my goodness. I don't blame you. Chair couldn't be... Oh no. Oh no. Please do be careful. I will, I'll get with you later about that. Uh-oh. I'm so sorry. But... Ugh. Can you get fired instead so you can get unemployment? It's been a year, y'all. Topic change. Would a gonk droid with 4 legs be better or worse? Neither. I think it would just be adjacent. I simply think he would be a different, a lovable being adjacent to your normal gonks. Name proposal, gonk. Proposal approved. Give this man a prize.
The quad gonk, or quonk.
Quonk is too close to quanker, but I do like quagonk. Gog, bruh. Quonk is good, gogonk is good. But I think I like gogonk more because it's up there with Dunsparce. And I love Dunsparce and Dunsparce and Dunsparce. Like, the perfect stupid idea is them. They're so brilliantly dumb. Dings. The dings keep me going. How do I get a good angle on fucking anything? Probably the thing in the middle. Okay. Have I done everything I can on this side? It's gonna be hell at the end when it's like son of a at the end when it's like yeah, you missed X, Y, and Z, and I have to like move all of the scaffolding and everything to clean X, Y, and Z. Ugh. Not looking forward to that. I'm hoping to miss nothing, but there are so many little parts that I could possibly miss. Oh, there we go. Life-sustaining dings, they really are. So by this logic, a six-legged gonk would be incredibly menacing. Gonk. Yes, exactly. And that's kind of, he sounds like the Reggies at that point. He sounds like Reggie Gigas and such. Gonk. They would be unstoppable. They would come at you with a vengeance to charge your phone really fast. Can I? Oh, I kind of can. I forgot I wasn't on the front angle, but the side angle. Good to know. This is tough. Honestly, this feels more difficult in different ways than the scorpion tank. The scorpion tank was actually surprisingly easy. Ryu made it look a lot harder because he didn't know you could move the scaffolding. But it was a lot easier than I anticipated it being. Oh my god, they weren't supposed to be this color. I thought they were oh god, I thought they were just darker metal. Ah, they're not. A lot of greebles to clean, yeah. Exactly. My goodness. You can also reach totally different stuff with this camera mode. Because, like, it changes the camera just slightly so that you can see different things. Alright, I'll get over there in a minute. We're focused on the head right now. Stop getting distracted. It's the perfect ADHD game because you're like, I'll just spray over here, and then you meander into a forest and get lost. P.S. Watch Kamen Rider. Oh god. Okay, I didn't realize I could kind of half-assedly get this side of the head like this. This is way too close. I don't like this. But there are definitely angles I can only get from this. I mean, I guess this actually kind of works for this a little bit. I hate the little whirly bob, but it'll work for that. Can I have my normal spray head back? Thank you. All these little square bits and ugh. Ah! So many greebles. I have such a concern because I don't know what could make Ryu so mad about his job, and I'm like, I get it, I so get it, but I'm like, what could it possibly be? Now I'm like, ooh, I'm curious, but It is times like this, where I once again feel the need to thank y'all for all your help because things are son of a bitch. Clearly not amazing. Not fun. Stop it now. They tried having giant car washes for AT-ATs, but the noise of the brushes in the water startled them and caused 64 billion credits worth of damage. Now they refuse to go into large bays just in case you have to clean them by hand. I agree. I don't know if I still have it, but I had one of those little Lego AT-ATs, the really little ones. He was like 2 inches high. They were awesome. He's got to be somewhere, but I don't know if he came with me when I moved here, when I came to the tower. Also, if you have no idea what song this is, you're missing out. This is one of my favorite songs, and it will be stuck in my head for 7 years. Tiny AT-ATs is just marking BS like teacup pigs. The little one is probably like 18 foot tall by now. Yeah! He grew. Oh, I fell back into it. I guess that's good. Oh, it's spinning. Stop it. AT-AT ranchers capturing wild AT-ATs by doing the leg grab thing. Oh my god! Mad respect to that person. I wish I could. It would kill me to do it. I'd love to hear Misa cover this or something. Like, just... She always does such serious covers and, like, loves singing, and I'm like, sing this. Do this one, Misa. I wonder if this reaches. It does. God, there's so many little bitty bits that I can't... Ugh. It's ridiculous. It's cool, but... It's also too much. We cleaned a lot of blue milk. I really like that this game is willing to waffle back and forth between the controls with me. ATST's doing the parasite removal thing to AT-AT's like oxpeckers. I'm loving this universe you're building here. This is the best animal planet we've ever seen. Please, please climb the stairs, thank you. Oh wait, we're missing... Nope. Am I spelling it wrong? It's either not on here or I'm spelling it wrong. Oh well. 2 out of 3 is... 2 out of 3 is good enough. Whoops! Forgot I was on the scaffolding and not the thingamabob. It just walks right off. Whoopsies. Got too used to the swingies. Why, yes, I am tempted to add Forklift Simulator. Why do you ask? Oh, this one... Why did I jump? What button does that? Oh, I hit the spacebar. I was like, what? I was hitting a different button at the time. I'm like, what? Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Gonk! Beepers! Hi, Beepers. Happy Wednesday. How are you today on this most fine of Wednesdays? Wednesdays. Hopefully good. Hopefully you're having an okay day. David Attenborough voice. For such a tall creature with so little flexibility, managing to drink at the waterhole can be a challenge. Lying down to drink would rob it of its one advantage against the vast moving ambush predator, the snow speeder, and leave it vulnerable. Luckily, the AT-ATs have come up with an ingenious solution thanks to a beautiful symbiotic relationship. An elevator opens and the AT-ATs flanking the humans out holding a hose. You sure do exist today? That's fair. I also exist today. I'm doing okay. I am waffling rapidly between despair and hope as I wash this absolutely fucking enormous structure, which both feels close to being done and absolutely nowhere near. I'm going to move the scaffolding and use the swingy thingy. Because as much as I don't like using the swingy thingy, it is way more versatile in this instance. It helps me get all these stupid angles. Thank you. I still have underside stuff to hit, but Wonder if anyone has ever drawn AT-AT grazing on a tall pile of junk. I hope so! I hope so. Schrodinger's AT-AT. It really is! Is it clean or is it dirty? There were parts that I thought were clean that were not. It's been really, really wild, because I'm like, it's done! It's so not. Like, you can see how much dirt is still being left, and I'm like, it looks clean. There's some very obvious spots that are not, but I'm like, oh boy. But I mean, this is what you pay for. This is like a real good $10. Not gonna lie. Like, this is only $10. So that you can have Schrodinger's clean, dirty AT-AT. I don't even know what the other two maps are. I feel like I vaguely remember seeing a ATST in the trailer. So I'm assuming we will wash one of them as well, but after that, I don't know. And there's 2 more maps after this, or 3? I can't remember. This is the 3rd, so there's 3. Because there's 6 maps total, it said. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Shouldn't I center its undercarriage? Look, it's dirty. We're giving him an undercarriage he can be proud of. We're helping. We're assisting. You would laugh so hard if they had a Scooby. That right? Ugh. Internal genitalia. Oh my god. I love that we've turned them into living creatures. They are truly the horses of the Empire. Like, I can understand in every sense why the Empire was so damn cocky and did not expect ever for our heroes to win. Because who the hell would look at this and go, we got this? Not me. I'd go, we have problems, and I would start getting ready to leave. Before I got put in a bag. P.S. Watch Kamen Rider. It will become your personality too. I promise. I'm sure that's exactly what you want. Oh my god, look at all that dirt! Ah! What if we take these surface defense fighters and just put very long cables on them? Right? Yeah, like, what were the tow cables for in general? Like, did they expect more speeders to crash and have to, like, yank them out? Like, what did they originally use them for? Why are they on the snow speeders to begin with? This is a genuine question that I do not know. Like, yes, they are tow cables, but I'm not sure what they expected to be towing with the speeders. What's the idea behind that? What were they anticipating their use case to be? Who cares if our soldiers can't hit the broadside of a barn? They're cheap in mass production, yeah. They're light recon vehicles. Okay, but again, then, what was the tow cable for? What were they meant to be reconning with tow cables? They just don't seem like they ought to be useful for it, like, for towing much of anything. They also didn't seem like they should have the thrust to, like, take one of these motherfuckers down, but I guess the tangling really did the work. I guess they didn't really have to have the thrust, they just had to make sure they got around it. And I'm gonna be real, for a little bit at least, when Shadows of the Empire came out, that was really fun to pull off. See, Automod, I kind of get it, but also no. It's fine. Avalanche Rescue, maybe they're medevac. Maybe? Maybe? Is the tow cables also had... They did? I don't remember that part. Apparently they were originally cargo movers. The guns was what I added. Oh, okay. Every redneck dude has a winch on it. It's true, but pickups are meant for towing things. Those guys don't look like they were supposed to have guns. They don't! I guess they got kind of repurposed for the war effort, huh? I mean, it makes sense. I like these conversations. We're fleshing out lore that I didn't know that makes sense. I like this. This is productive. This is good. I'm learning. I feel so informed. That's the button. There we go. Yay, okay. There's still so much to clean under here. Sir, why is your underside so dirty? Oh, all those dings. That's so nice. Up, your hip is still dirty a little bit. Where/how is your hip still dirty? Oh. Just kinda... Hope I can get a better angle on some of this later, because boy howdy, right now, this ain't it. Whoa. Hoth mission on N64 was actually bomb. Yeah, I really liked it. I had a good time with it. But this was like way back, and I'm pretty sure that is the only stage I played. There were a lot of times when they tried to redo Hoth, like on the SNES and whatnot, and did not succeed, but I think they definitely did on the N64. Rogue Squadron 3D. I never played that. I never got to play Rogue Squadron. I played like that part of Shadows of the Empire and the SNES games, and I think that might be the only Star Wars games I've played. Barring this, I think. Unless there's something that's, like, erased from my brain. Controls are kind of sucky because it zoomed the camera out to do the tangle. Yeah. It did that in Shadows of the Empire, too, but it wasn't so bad. It's a real shame that Shadows of the Empire is pretty unfinishable now. / unplayable. I was really hoping to see Ryu finish it. But it's not possible. It's genuinely not a thing you can do. We need to get you some Star Wars. I mean, I don't need it as far as the games go. Like, a lot of them were shooters, which is not my jam anyway. Like, that's most of the reason I missed them. I don't really do shooters. I don't do shooters! My eyes are not good. My aim is terrible. You don't want to see me do anything in, like, first-person shooter capacity. This has no enemies in it. I can do this. Trust me, you don't want to see me try a first-person shooter. Okay. Alright, I've reached all, like, the underside dirt that I sort of can. Tough to tell what direction I need to be pressing to get my own ass over this way. Ugh, this is tough. You're a perfect stormtrooper. I am! I'm a perfect stormtrooper recruit. You meant, why can't I finish it? Oh, you can't finish, Shadows of the Empire because the speed of the game is dependent on frame rate, and there is no way to cap the frame rate at 30, so the speeder bike sections are like 7 billion times as fast as they're supposed to be. And you just can't. You just straight into the rocks. Like, you have so little time to, like, actually process the speed at which the game is flinging you forward. Like, Ryu gave it a good college try, but he could not find anywhere to adjust the frame rate. So you're stuck with speeder bike at 1,000,000 miles an hour. A massively ill-fitting trooper helmet with a blaster just going, "Aah!" It's true, that is exactly what would happen. I mean, I won't tell you not to try if you want to play Shadows of the Empire, but boy howdy, those speeder segments are really rough. There's one in the beginning that he managed to squeak through, but there was one in, like, the end/middle, like, the 75% mark or so that just couldn't. It was rough. It was very sad. I don't know if there's mods. I don't remember if we looked into mods. Dark Souls 1 game speed connected to frame rate. Yep. Exactly that problem. One of my favorite Kamen Rider songs right here. All my homies hate Kamen Rider Langle. All my homies hate Mutsuki. Thank you, Ryu. Love this song a lot. I am actually going to soap this side. This side took a direct hit. You can see it right there. It took a hit from something. And it is no worse for it, really, but no better for it either. Just goes to show the armor worked, I suppose. This song is another one that can be stuck in my head for the next 7 years. You can translate this from... Good! That is a good skill to have. I do not have that skill. I can read katakana for the most part. That does not always mean that I know what the hell I'm looking at, and it is usually well out of context of the rest of the surrounding words. But that's my one skill. I can katakana. I can read all the borrowed words. Oh, okay. Ah! I hate this thing sometimes. Trump card to miracles is only yourself. Is probably how I'd translate it. That tracks, because that was also from Blade, which is card-based, so trump card makes sense. Oh. This is from Geats, looks like. I think. Yeah, I think this is from Geats. This is for what's her name? The cat. Did someone mention cards? Shh. We don't need Balatro right now. Geats has a lot of fun character songs. The one for, I'll never remember her name. The like, main girl is pretty good. The, like, assistant girl. It's been so long! I hate this thing! Guess you could also call it your secret weapon, ace in the hole, or last solution. All work, yeah. all are relevant. Shoot. Shoot. It says 91%, and I'm like, I know that there's so much that I haven't done yet. I am cleaning a Star Wars Hagotetsu. We are cleaning a big Star Wars today. The big Star Wars is getting cleaned. I don't think I finished cleaning his butt, did I? I don't think I did. Oh, that's still messy. Oh, it doesn't matter. Cool. Okay. I've gotten almost everything I can possibly touch on the undercarriage from here. I just have no idea how I'm gonna get some of those. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, I didn't mean to, oh shoot. There you go. Did I go, like, all the way up on this thing? Cleaning the galaxy one Greeble at a time, it's true. This is as far as this'll go, huh? That's not good. I mean, I guess I can see some of the stuff from here. Oh, I don't like this song. Okay, okay, there's that, alright. Okay, okay. I can only see the bottom of the head from here, which is fine, because I can't reach that anyway. Maybe I can get some of it from here. Definitely, definitely. I do like how creative you have to get with some of this, but also some of it is just tedious, because it's like, again, there's so much stuff, like, in the inside here that is so hard to reach that it just feels impossible. Like, there were some spots in, like, Seventh Heaven that were just so hard to hit, you really had to finagle stuff. It just feels like too much at times. Like, quit asking me to do the impossible. Or give me a ladder that lets me get into the insides of this thing. With how cold Hoth is, shouldn't the water be frozen? It should! This should be a terrible idea! It's space cleaning solution, it doesn't... Yeah, right? It'd be so much easier if we had the Force. Fucking Vader only uses it to murder people, fight his kid, and the extra pick up a mop, you poser. Yeah! Come on, dude, do your part! What a jerk. You know, it would be an actually interesting and entertaining story if the Empire did have a program to search for, like, Force sensitives, only to make them part of the cleaning crew. Like, y'all are the best at it. Y'all can do so much that normal people cannot. Keep the battle alive by cleaning everything. Like, because they could float around, or, like, float tools into specific spots. I want to say more advanced, they could, like, float the dirt off of shit, but that's just too much. That's too silly. Alright, cool. We'll take that. Ah! Execute cleaning order 66, exactly. Oh, alright, we're on top of it now. Okay. Not intentional, but I guess we live here for the moment. I'll take it. Eh. You thought Order 66 was to clean the galaxy of the Jedi? I said clean the galaxy for the Jedi! Yeah, okay. I wish. I wish. Same consequences, though. Hmm. Okay. So much dirt. So little time. Those braces count? Oh my god. I guess at least they're all clean, it looks like. There was a piece of dirt in the middle there that fully looked like a protruded part of the metal, and it wasn't. That's wild. Okay, so that part's done. The neck is done. Cockpit tube my ass. That's a neck. Cockpit. Come on! Call it what it's called. This is his head. My cockpit hurts. Come on, y'all. I don't even think I've gotten the front. I don't think I've gotten the face or the booty yet. It is so hard to clean braces. I have heard... I don't know if I should have really had braces as a kid, but my parents gave me the choice. Like, we went to the orthodontist and they were like, it's up to you. And I was like, of course I don't want braces! There is no child that says yes to those. No child that wants to live through school says yes to braces. Every so often I'm like, maybe I should have said yes, but probably not. I had a hard enough time as it was. Having to deal with the rubber bands and whatnot. I had plenty of friends with braces, and boy howdy. The Empire would like to remind the cleaning staff not to anthropomorphize the war machines. I am doing no such thing. They are big animals. Look at them. This is a horse. The Empire can eat my ass if they think that this isn't a horse. This is a war horse. Oh, this is so satisfying, finally getting the sides of things. I wish I hadn't fallen off that main cannon, though. I was trying to jump on it, but then I just didn't jump. I guess I can get good angles on stuff from here, though, at least. Maybe I don't need to get up there. Okay. We're in the targeting phase. Okay, ugh. Large metal dog. You actually have no recollection of anyone being bullied for braces here, but people did make fun of people who had 2 prominent front teeth called rabbit and whatnot. Yeah. I knew a kid with, like, the biggest buck teeth, and he was so incredibly sweet. I remember him fondly and hope he's doing okay. I don't know if he ever got bullied, but I wouldn't doubt it. Which sucks, because, like I said, he was such a sweetheart. The only problem I had with buck teeth, like, not that I would have made fun of them for it, obviously, but, like, often the kids who had them, unfortunately, did not have access to a toothbrush during the day, so they would have lunch and you'd be like, oh, dude, you should probably, ugh. What are we looking at? The roof? We are looking at the roof. Something under there, and obviously the roof up here. Saw my avatar and I love it. Thank you! That means so much to me. Welcome in. It's wonderful to meet you. Thank you for the first time chat. I done drew her myself. Thank you. How you doing today? You having a good Wednesday? We're washing a large lad today. It's AT-AT time and we're almost done with him. There's just so many little bits of dirt. But yeah, it's weird, like, I don't remember hearing any specific, like, any specific bullying terms. Like, I know on TV you'd see, metal mouth or whatever, but I don't remember any of that. I just remember, like, the kids who had braces got kind of generally bullied by, like, nobody keeping them around and whatnot. And it was really sad, because, like, these are good kids. It's just, they have bad teeth. Oh, no. But kids will make fun of anybody for anything. They do not care. Very cute and silly. You woke up way too late for some reason, slept over 12 hours. Oh, man. You should probably do your shot, though, but how's the game going? Game's doing good. We're in the last couple percent, so I have to really scour this thing for stuff that's unfinished, and I'm not looking forward to it. This DLC has been fantastic so far, though, I gotta say. I've gotten to enjoy so many good... So many interesting discussions, and, like, there's a Gonk droid in the first stage, so, like, it's already a 10 out of 10 there. It's weird to see Civ come up again, because I've never played it, but it was in a conversation earlier. Somebody was saying that, they hated their friends for setting it to have each player's turn only set to 10 seconds long. And I know just enough about Civ to know that that sucks. I could not possibly make strategic decisions against anybody I know in a matter of 10 seconds. That's devious. See? Yeah, I know y'all play Civ. I know y'all have the Civ channel, and I'm like, I don't think any of you could do that. Those posts are like days in between. I don't even know how it works. Like, do y'all just log in, do your turn, and log out? I'm like, I'm intrigued by y'all's ongoing game. I probably wasn't meant to stand here, but it helped. The other side needs it too. Okay, this is clean. All this is clean. This door is clean. Woo! This thing isn't. This thing's easy. It's on the ground. Oh, there's still soap on that. Whoops. The game has been finished for a good while. Oh, has it? Unsurprisingly, I have that channel muted because I don't play Civ. But when I first showed up, I was like, what is this? Oh my god. But I know y'all have mentioned it a couple times, so I didn't know if you started a new one up. There should be a noirish detective story in the Star Wars universe starring a hard-boiled investigator trying to find a missing Gonk droid. It'd be called Ronk Droid. Oh my god, yes! That would be fun. Just really got into the Empire games. You're playing Civ on baby mode. Heck yeah! I did not bring this scaffolding over far enough to know what I'm aiming at here. Ooh. Oh, all up in there. Oh, I don't think I can... Can I park this? I can. Doesn't look like I should be able to, but I'll do it. Just developed one of the great evils. Banks! Oh, no! Oh, no! Front armor. What is that pointing at, then? Inner front armor. Oh, I see. So it's like that. Okay. Can I get this? I like that I can put it on the toes. I didn't think I would be able to. That's nice of them. This would have been better multiplayer. I think this map was definitely meant to be done with multiple people. Power wash with multiple people is actually a lot of fun. We've only done it the one time, but it was such a good time. We cleaned a golf course. Where am I missing? Where have I not hit you? Oh, over there! Okay, I'll take it! What is it? Oh, okay, F. Es difícil. But you'd boot up the game if it was your turn, and when you submitted your turn, ideally the bot would notify the next player that they're up. That's neat! Once or twice we even managed to have a full player rotation in a day. But more often than not, people would take their turns pretty slowly. That makes sense. Like, it doesn't seem like it's a fast-paced game in that regard. Like, it's war strategy. Like, y'all gotta... Well, it's sort of war strategy, I think, right? Like, y'all are trying to conquer your own little zones and whatnot. All I know is that somebody everybody else used to play with was, like, a monster at that game. And they were like, I don't want to fight you. You're dangerous and scary. Almost there. Can I don't know if I can get a good angle on what's dirty about that thing. Gonna find out, I guess. Like to describe it as a complex board game. Yes, that is exactly what it looks like to the outside. How do I get a good angle on that? This is the tough spot, and there's a reason I haven't gotten this part clean yet, clearly. His big butt's in the way. Can I maybe... this thing? Like, over here? Can I, like... get a good angle from... I can, okay. Yay! Whoa, that got him. Yeah, Jesus. Time to watch this mess. My god. Endless Space 2 was fun and kind of easy to learn too. Took over half the galaxy. Dang, nice. Decontamination and cleansing protocols are complete. Return to your charging station for immediate extraction and redeployment to the Super Star Destroyer. Oh my god, okay, hang on. You could absolutely play it manually, but the computer does all the managing of resources and stuff, but IRL, it would be a mess with dozens of tokens. Yeah, it seems that way. Oh, the bridge. Okay. I was like, do I have to clean the outside of one of these? Oh? Oh? On Lord Vader's orders, we have withdrawn from the asteroid field but suffered a heavy collision. High toxic and corrosive materials from auxiliary atmospheric control systems have breached the area. A maintenance crew has completed the necessary repairs, however it must be thoroughly sanitized and before Lord Vader returns. Alright. Yeah, I thought they were going to make me clean the whole outside of it too, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. But they might. They still might. But we get to see the indoors for more environmental storytelling, like the fact that this is absolutely where the rock hit. Oh. There was a great disturbance in the forest. Block the repair droid? What repair droid? What? Wait! Block what repair droid? What have I done? What did I do? Hold on! Who did I block from doing what? I thought I was the only one here. Power wash the Death Star. If that happens, I'm roping all of you into it. Oh my god. What droid? I looked at a door. What droid did I block? Whomst? Him! Oh, was I blocking you? Hang on. Do you make little noises? Can I get little mouse droid noises? Yeah, there they are. I love him. Sorry for blocking your way, little man. You go about your business, move along. I thought I was the only asshole in here, but nope, there's two of us. I think you got a trophy for standing his little way. Oh, oops. Someone threw the Emperor down the power chute, and now it needs a deep cleaning. Oh. 48-player raid instance Power Wash Simulator Death Star DLC. Oh my god. Oh wait, this glows. This is a neon sign! Jesus. So that means like all the machines are on then, doesn't it? Oh nope, they're off. Oh, that one's on. Oh hey, look at that. That looks familiar, doesn't it? Neat. Why did the Emperor have an open power chute in his throne room? Sounds like some heresy to me. Yeah. Don't question our decisions. Oh, I'm questioning. Jyn Erso did some serious work if he got that past anybody. Admiral Piet, that name is very familiar. Captain Nita, an update on your pursuit of the Millennium Falcon. Oh shit. Oh, this is during the asteroid fight then. Sir, we have to regain contact and continue to sustain considerable damage. Rip. Piet got fucking strangled, didn't he? You heard Lord Vader. We need that ship, Captain. Intensify shields and continue your search. Meanwhile, me cleaning the debris of a different asteroid out of one of their ships. Maybe not. Maybe don't. Update me as soon as anything changes. Was Piet the guy who got strangled? Like, I know that name. It's not Martha, but I know it. No, he's the guy who got promoted? Oh, after the other guy got strangled? Really, if there's anything I've learned from this DLC is that I want to watch the original trilogy again. Speaking of cool shit in space. As much as I love the N64 soundtrack and everything it did for us, they were fools not to go back to this for Corneria. Can you imagine using this song as the first song in Corneria in the new remake for Star Fox? Can you imagine how hype that would have been? There would have been nothing like it. People would have been shitting their pants and I would have been one of them. This is one of the best songs on the Super Nintendo. They did not need to go that hard, and they still did. Thank you, Saribot. Ugh. Star Fox is so good. I wish I knew a good way to get my hands to be in better shape for longer.
People would have been shitting their pants and I'd be one of them. Prinny, 2026.
It's true. If people knew the context of that quote, they would agree. SNES Corneria went hard. Like, yes, this is a guitar version, but it doesn't. But the original goes just as hard. I will not take those words back. I stand by them. I'm assuming it was Koji Kondo, but I don't know the composer, but I would give them the biggest high five for that song. I liked a lot of the music from that game, honestly. The Fortuna theme was a bop too. Venom was also really rad. Like, I'm sure everybody hated when I managed to get that for the Super Nintendo because I used to crank that shit up. My family was probably so sick of hearing it because I was not good at that game because it was hard as hell, but boy was it a jam. 'Twas a vibe. Every time. Okay, so at least this isn't lit. Curious what the blue glowy stuff is. Okay, I see. It's amazing how thick the dirt can be to obscure the lights. Did you know the organization that Fox and the rest are a part of has a muskox as one of their staff officers? It's true. It causes a great deal of confusion when people join because they want to meet the Great Star Fox and instead they get to meet the Staff Ox. Pray for me, I put my estrogen shot properly. I hope you did. Godspeed. I don't know how any of that works, but I really hope you did it right because I imagine it would be really awful if you did not. Also, that stuff's really hard and expensive to get, so like I would hate to see it go to waste. I guess that's what you meant by your shot earlier, okay. I thought it was something similar, but I obviously didn't want to pry for, you know, social reasons. I did not want to be that guy. Here's hoping you did it right and your journey continues without issue. Access is so good. Like, not that this surprises anybody, but Access is just so good. And water... I was about to say water is wet, and then I imagined Alec coming in and busting in the door like, no! They've been quiet for so long, but I love Alec and Tony. They've streamed every so often, but I haven't gotten to see Alec yell about water not being wet in too long. Oh, hello. Hi. Woo. Sup, little guy? There we go. I should poke at them and see how they're doing. We gotta get them to lunch sometime, too. Maybe when it's not so goddamn hot out. And when this... Hello. Continue on your business, little man. Maybe when this year's done kicking us in the face, we can take them somewhere really nice. Yeesh. Oh, here, shot is not that hard since it's under the skin and into the fatty tissue, not in the muscle. That's good. I am so not good with needles that I commend you for being able to do it. I cannot. I had a blood draw go wrong once, and, like, I can't do needles anymore. I pass out. It's not even a personal fear. It's just that, like, my body was like, we'll remember this, and we'll remember this forever, and we will never let it go well again. I commend you so hard. You hope gonk droids would react to water brushes like turtles do. Oh god, I hope so. They just kind of like lean in, they're like, gonk. Gonk. That would be so nice to think about. My pet gonk. Everybody was like, yeah, they'll want a Tamagotchi of R2-D2. And I'm like, no, I want one of a gonk. We believe the Millennium Falcon has retreated into the interior of a large asteroid. Understood. Secure all possible escape routes. That went well, didn't it? I like the implication that while all this was going on, there's just a cleaning droid out here going, like, intercepting their communications going, whatever. And just cleaning shit. I'm gonna have that in the back of my head whenever I watch these movies now. Just knowing that there's a cleaning droid out there that can hear all the Imperial communications that's just like, shrugging and going about his day. Okay, so it's this whole unit that counts as light. Got it. Thinking about gonk droids like turtles is so good. Because they essentially sort of like are turtles. And I guess that's why I thought the Georgie... Well, Georgie's not a turtle. I keep forgetting he's not a turtle, he's a frog. I think I follow. Welcome in. I keep follows anonymous in case people don't want to get called out, so... There's no pressure. Been meaning to change the alert up, because it is kind of a jump scare, and I realize that. But I have not gotten there yet, because I'm very indecisive on what to do for it. Also, on that note, for anybody wondering, the NeoWiz collector creative thing is dead. So in case you're wondering why we haven't seen any Liza P content or contests in a hot minute, they shut it down for a while. Until further notice, it's gone. I was a NeoWiz content creator for like 2 months. They're just juggling a lot between the normal community and us as streamers, so they're like, yeah, we need to figure shit out. That and they really did not know what to do. Which I also understand, because they asked for suggestions and I was like, I got nothing. Meeba! Hi, Meeba! Hopes and you can buy it legally and not through someone else. Yeah, no, I hate that that's a method you have to go through. It should be just normal and legal and fine. Ugh. But the world being what it is... A space social media post like, LMAO, my organic bosses didn't change the default comms permissions and I can hear everything they're saying. Did you know the guy who blew up the Death Star is Vader's kid? Crazy. Yeah. That would be hilarious. You're still working because today was very busy. Oh my god, Meba, no! You should be allowed to go home. You got stream later. You need time to relax before you do co-working on stream. You got more work to do. Like, quote-unquote work, because I know you're working on fun stuff and you'll be hanging out with Diggy, but still, it's still work. You're allowed to go home, but you like getting a head start. That's fair. There was a lot of stuff like that at Office Depot way back when I was like, if I can get a head start on this for later, I will. Both for my own sake and whoever was coming in after me. I always walked into so many messes and tried not to be the person who left them. Like, when I would take over in the afternoons, the person before me would leave the entire department such a mess. Like, there was just trash all over the floor. There was giant paper snippings all over the place. And I was like, what did you do today? And they would just leave. It got to the point where I started sending pictures to my boss and being like, I can't come into this every day. And she was like, oh, that's awful. I'm like, yes, I did not do this. This is terrible. The meds are also the cheapest thing in existence. I hate that. It should just be easier. It should just be easier, but people gotta be dumb. Again, Aaron Hansen said it best. Ugh, you're not me. Cause of every conflict ever. Really just summed it up. Is everything clean? This thing isn't clean. What's still dirty on this? The other side? Yes. There we go. I appreciate your work ethic, Meba. Not wanting to walk into a bunch of crap tomorrow. I'd be so ready to go home. But I was also the kind of person who was like, I'll just set the printer on and it'll go overnight, and then I will leave a note saying, here's the stuff. I'd fill all the trays and be like, this goes overnight. Hopefully it continues to do so. And because it was printers, it was always a 50-50 whether anybody would walk in and it would be done or on fire. Fortunately, it was always my other boss who met me in the morning, or would come in after me in the morning and see everything, and he could be like, it's on fire, and I'd be like, god damn it, sorry. And he's like, nah, these machines suck. I miss that dude so much. We could joke about anything and it was like, fine. I would have loved to like keep that man in my life. I hope he's still kicking. I'm sure this is good for this control panel, right? To just absolutely douse it in water. It'll be fine, right? All this stuff will continue to work. I mean, this place did get hit by an asteroid, so really, like, what's a little water after that, right? Everything appears to be working. God, I'm so entertained by the like droid social media. And especially the idea that it's like it's a network that humans don't have access to because it's all the droids and they just kind of like hee hee. And I can say that I think that idea is funny because it's fiction. Not the crap we're dealing with right now. We did robots wrong. Like, yeah, Star Wars has robots that murder people, but like... We did robots wrong! They still got cool robots! It should be waterproof if the engineers didn't slack up. It seems to be sparking now. Yeah. Good news, boss. I cleaned all the control panels. Excellent. Did you use the microfiber cloths and the non-ionic cleaner fluid? Nope, soap and water. Cleaned all the control panels. They're all good to work. Oh my god. The Imperials hire a rebel cleaner and they don't know it, and the rebel is like, yeah. Luke and Han come in here later to do something, and they're like, why is everything covered in soap? Don't know, just roll with it. I say that like Luke and Han ever went anywhere, like, on purpose to do rebel business like that. But I don't have better names, so that's what I went with. Stuck on chair. Stuck on chair. Just want clean counter. Eh. It says it's dirty, but, well, I mean, to tap the chair. Oh, there we go. That's why it's this side. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Is this chair clean? It is. Okay. I like that it's just Imperial chair. Not just a chair. Oh, hello, little man. Oh, oh, oh. Go ahead. Did I don't think I got a trophy for blocking the gonk from walking around. You gotta leave work. You forgot you were gonna look for popcorn, but oh no! Get the Papa bucket. You were so in the zone, Misa. I get it. Every so often you work so hard and then you're like, oh shit, eating. Oops, this thing I was supposed to remember. I should really be using soap. Oh, oh crap. I don't know what's up with my ring finger. It feels like the least impacted when I like draw and stuff, but it is the worst affected. Like, my ring finger is in the worst shape out of anything, and I don't understand why. It just super, like, cramped up and started shooting pains, and I'm like, why? You're not part of this! You're not doing anything, you've been relaxing! Please. Sorry for blocking your way, little man. My bee. You really were in the zone, yeah! I get that entirely. There are times that I am so in the zone that you can really easily, like, sneak up on me. Ryu has done that before. Scared the utter crap out of me. Brian used to do that too. He'd be like, "Did you even know I was in the room?" And I'd be like, "No, I had no idea." He would get mad at me though. He didn't understand that I was just like really cooking. Please. There we go. Like, come on, man. Oop. There we go. A lot of things with like weird angles on them. Idea. Rebel cleaner, but one of the Empire officials manages to suss out that they're here to sabotage, but can't find any definitive proof, so there's a constant cat and mouse game. Yes. I like this. Sounds a lot like parts of Andor. I like that. Andor had a lot of really cool moments like that. Like, man is just kind of on top of it, but not really, not enough. There we go. I was like, what? So we've gotten most of this half? Yes, cool. Floor good. A Star Wars series concept you'd watch? Yeah. Also, the series came out in like the 80s and started Peter Sellers as the Imperial. Yeah? I don't know who that is, but I know the name. I've heard it. You're driving, but you'll be lurking after you check in on Bancha? Heck yeah. Tell Bancha I say hello. I have some DMs that are probably from him. I'm excited because he's going through Dawn Trail stuff, and I'm like, yes! Yes, talk to me! Tell me things! Bancha finally touching Dawn Trail. I burn my life for a sunrise I will never see is such a hard line. It really is. Thought I was close to falling off of this thing, but I forgot it had a middle ground for me. The Imperial janitor's job is never done. It's so true. Hi, Zerlis. Welcome in. I really wish there was a Gonk in here. But I do have a little mouse droid. That's keeping me company so far. Peter Satterley is the guy who did, among other things, OG Pink Panther and one of the people from Doctor Strangelove. Okay, I don't know the latter, but obviously Pink Panther I do. Pink Panther's a weird enigma. I'd never met anybody who liked it, but it seemed really popular at the time. Like, I thought it was alright. I had a video game based on it, and I was just like, yep, this is a property that exists that, like, everybody seemed really indifferent on in my life, but clearly was popular enough to, like, make a lot of different media out of. Like, the Pink Panther just seems like one of those weird constants that's like, yes, that's a classic, that's the Pink Panther, he's just there. Everybody's kind of indifferent. It will never stop existing. Very good comic actor, would have been perfect for that concept. It's true. Oh, I'm glad that didn't do anything. Oh. Accidentally hit the pause button on my headphones. I'm glad it didn't mess anything up. I don't know what it paused, but... Hey, sorry, little dude. You tried to run over my robotoes. Where's the soap? There it is. See, I hate having a bunch of stuff to cycle through. In my normal playthrough, I didn't buy any of the nozzles that went on that button, so I would just go from soap to normal and got things done. I'm so picky, I know. I likes it how I likes it. From soap to normal, a printer story. It's true. That it's the story of the time I got thrown in the washing machine. A traumatic affair, to be sure. Oh, I didn't think I had already cleaned that light. I was like, why is it not coming clean? It's already clean. Smartass. It's like the myth and yokai is just there, we can't get rid of it. It's true, like, it's really what it seems like, and I don't feel like I want to get rid of it, I'm just really surprised it's still kicking. Ah, okay. That's what it is. The cracks of the windowsills. That's cool, though. It's a little sad that nothing's moving, but, like, I get it. How long are you really gonna spend staring at it, right? I'm curious. Ah! How do I get out of here? How are you genuinely meant to get out of there? This is a terrible design. Because this is the side that got asteroided. Is that half of the ship, like, looking bad for it? But it did say they made the necessary repairs, so maybe not. No, it looks okay. A little disappointing, but I get it. Boo-ish. Boo urns and such. Alright. And I guess this is as good of a way to go as any. Sorry, continue about your way. Move along. I'm still in your way. Sorry, little buddy. I don't really know what your purpose is here, but apparently it is to get underfoot. It's a little wild that there's a trophy for getting in his way when it is the easiest thing to do in this map aside from exist in it. Don't ask why I took such a weird path with the soap. I don't have an answer. I really don't. I think I was thinking of cleaning this wall and then just things happened. Things got out of hand! You know how it goes. You don't know what its purpose is? Why, that droid's your supervisor. Oh god, yeah. Talk about the fastest track to get fired from a job. What do you mean you don't know what he's here for? He's here to supervise you. Which, I mean, once again, I would reiterate, but also, like, whoops! The gravest of insults to your boss. Well, my supervisor needs to stop getting underfoot. Because he's very much underfoot. I don't even know what I hit there. I think I hit something on that dashboard while moving the camera. Wahoo. 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 I'm so happy that this is on here. You have no idea. You have no idea. If you don't like Klonoa, we can't be friends. Looking at Carnage. He likes Klonoa, just not the games. Still gonna hold it against him, though. Hey, buddy. I'd love it if it would be really funny if he could like track the soap all over the place. Like he's also making a mess. Like, supervisor, please. Mr. Mouse, I need you to not. Please. Just stay in your lane, Mr. Mouse. Mouservisor. Wah, wah. Wahoo. I didn't think I'd get this far into this. I'm quite surprised. So many things, so many things, so many dings. Is it just the alcove that's dirty? I guess so. I guess that counts. The light's clean. It's hard to tell what counts as... There we go. Okay, I was like, what counts as what here? It looked clean. It wasn't. It wasn't clean at all. And if you haven't played Klonoa, what are you doing with your life? Ah! I'm falling in holes. What's your excuse? This is the epitome of whimsy. Riding down the mountain on a stolen board. Because Popka couldn't be told no. There we go. This is probably the easiest way to do these pipes. There we go. So many dings. This is the most satisfying part of the whole stage, is these control panels. It's just marking off parts that you've successfully ruined. They didn't even allow people to sit down. Ugh. Well, actually, I think most of them had seats. They would just make this impossible to clean, so if they removed them for that, it would make sense. Ugh. I can't believe no one learned anything from the Empire! Ah! We made stormtroopers too cool looking. This area could really use more droids than just him. Like, yeah, you could say they all got blown out by the asteroid, but it's so much less fun. Especially when you've got him around. Like, they could have put more in. I just want another Gonk, man. I just want another little guy. The perfect little guy. Oh my god, there's so much dirt. So much unseen dirt. Oh my god. I only started cleaning the hole because I fell in the hole. I guess now we're just here. It's just our life now. Hi, little man. I gotta refresh this list a little bit and add some songs to it. I added a couple, but I need to add more. Like, because I know I can grab the Gav opening now. And probably the Zets ones? Probably. Most of that stuff's usually very quick to be put on, so... Here's a hopin'. Ugh, this is such a cramped spot. It's so tough to clean it. God, the Empire really didn't think of us cleaning droids who listened to all of their communications when they built all this stuff. They weren't thinking of my needs. My desires, my cleaning needs. My need to spray their shit with water. With effectiveness. How dare they? How dare they? But also, I really thought there was supposed to be some stairs to get in and out of these holes, and I'm like, how do they get down here to function? How do they live like this? Oh, this is just an intro track. I don't think this one is. It is an instrumental, though. It's fine. That we can live with. I don't think the other one had much music to it. Floor clean, at least, yay! Just dawned on me how good of a design these crew pits are for the story. It's an incredibly impractical design that only exists to make the bridge of the ship a great place for the higher-ups to pose dramatically against the vista of space. Yep. Means the crew doing the actual work are conveniently out of the sightline. Uh-huh. And so that, like, they could look down on those beneath them. Because a lot of the commanders involved were like everybody was beneath them. until they got ground to dust by the machine they didn't want to look closely enough at that they were working in. That's the fun part. Like, everybody in charge in the Empire thought they were fucking untouchable. They were like king shit until someone came along and was like, you are not king shit, actually, and here's why. And they would lose their job, their life, their livelihood. Like, their life literally in some cases, like, in an instant, just because, like, you made a small fuck up. Yeah, they were king shit of Fuck Mountain. Every time. Every Imperial officer thought they were absolutely untouchable. And some of them sort of were. Like, there was a hierarchy. Once you got there, you were untouchable. Like, Tarkin probably couldn't be messed with. But, like, then you'd get the lower dudes with, like, with their egos and be like, oh, buddy. Oh, honey cakes. And then they would get strangled and you're like, yup. Saw that coming a mile away. They thought they were so cool. No, sir. But again, that's really cool storytelling because, like, this is a machine that will grind you up and spit you out, and you're happy to tell anybody who disobeys you that because you don't think it will spit you out. And then it do. You weren't paying attention for a bit and then they got strangled. I'm sorry. I was talking about when like when the Imperial officers at the top of things would like look down on the people in these pits who were doing the actual work, and like when they would meet with Lord Vader and whatnot and be like, yes, and talk like mad shit. And then he, like, because they thought they were untouchable. They thought that they were doing everything right. They were the perfect little soldiers, and then they all just got strangled by Vader like it was nothing. Like, they genuinely didn't realize what they were working for. And I was appreciating that as a plot point, that, like, they were all so full of themselves until they weren't. Like, I was appreciating it as, like, a narrative device of, yeah, actually, you're not anything special, sir. Have a nice day. It was really good to, like, both make the Empire fearable and Vader look very dangerous. Fatagan! Fatagan is good, and if you say it in a sub-anniversary, she cannot silence you. See? Fatagan good. Weird. I thought I almost read it wrong for a minute, but no, Fatagan's good. It looks like I read it right to me. Yeah. I think the cleaning droids go at the top, in fact, otherwise, yes. The cleaning droids are the ones that fix your mistakes, Kenny. You need to be nice to them. Yeah, take that. And what I can only hope / assume is welcome home. I'm happy to see you as always. Welcome in. We're just washing. We have our little mouse buddy wherever he... Oh, there he is. Our little mouse buddy. The Empire really puts a different meaning to pit crew. But consider... No. Fatagan good. What would you do if I put a thing in place that somehow replaces every Prinny with Fatagan? What would you do? Not airport, but relaxing. That's good. I don't know how you can relax at an airport, but I'm glad you can. I'm never able to. It's so uncomfortable, and I've just walked 6 miles, and I don't know if I'm going to get to chill out for 5 minutes or 5 hours. Or even 5 years sometimes. Like, our last trip home from Bonchland took, like, a good 3 or 4 extra hours just for no reason. Stuff was just delayed for 3,000 years. It was such a tired time. My joke is that they saw that I brought Bing Bong with me and they were like, we should reinforce the plane. Which, you know, smart move really. Bing Bong is not exactly a sign of confidence. He's not really a harbinger of good things. Even if he's my good little guy. It's really funny, I almost want to make a habit of bringing him every time I fly, but he's like, it's like the equivalent of bringing a soccer ball. He has no squish to him and he's pretty big. So I'm like, maybe not, but it's a fun idea. You would unmod me. Damn! That would be terrible of you. Then the quote earlier would have gotten attributed to Fatagan for some reason. That's true, yeah, Fatagan would have shit his pants. Damn. Which is still funny, actually. You want to know the worst part of the Empire's anti-ergonomic designs? No port to charge your 3DS. It's true! They didn't care about anybody's 3DS. There's a reason there's an achievement for throwing Bing Bong into a volcano. Is there really? I don't think I got that, even though I fell into a volcano with him. He was on my person. Now I feel like I got robbed. We were trying really hard to get him to the peak, and I was like, I'll take him so that you can take this jump. I was like, here, Sully, I'll take Bing Bong, and you make the dangerous jump, and I won't, and that way he'll stay safe, and if it's not good, you can come back. And then I immediately took him and slid off. Like, I didn't move, I just slid right off of the wall and just into the volcano. I was so upset. Because I think Sully made it to the peak after that. We were like, ah, damn! I thought I was the safer parent.
There's a barrel over there, Earl.
But there's a barrel over there, Earl. Everyone in Civ dislikes you. Why are you just burning a few... Oh, no! Just burning a few... Why are you burning a few cities? Wait. Is that a thing you're supposed to do? Like, what is the... Why? That's not good. Of course they hate you. You have to specifically throw him into it? Oh. He hasn't really made it with us the last few times. We've had pretty bad luck the last couple runs. Hello. Let me clean your path for you. There you go. See, I'm a good guy. I'm here to help you, little man. Don't dock my pay, little supervisor son. The idea that he's my supervisor is both funny and terrifying. Because I don't think he likes me very much. It's natural for cities to burn from time to time. It sure seems that way, doesn't it? It sure seems that way. Noticing that, like, all the smoke happening... Kinda like your stream, Fatagan. We've got some news for you. Unfortunately, the rest of us set everything on fire while you were gone. I mean, we thought you would like it, but then it got a little out of hand, and I'm not so sure you'd like it anymore, but we really tried to do something nice, so don't be too mad with everybody, huh? I thought I should be the one to break it to you. Every civilization dislikes you. Oh no. It's okay. It's just a little fire, but also a little more fire than we intended it to be. It's fine, really. I mean, I think you'll really like what we've done with the place. That was a load-bearing stream in the universe. It's still load-bearing. It's just now it's bearing a load of fire. It's fine. I promise. A pretty promise. And what? Since when can you not trust a pretty promise, right? Everything is on fire in a good way. Your stream is totally fine. And it's just as warm and welcoming as always. It's got s'mores now. Yeah, a Fatagan promise. See, it's a Fatagan promise. And thusly, Fatagan said I could set everything on fire. Everything is on fire. No two people are not on fire. It's fine. You're gonna love it. We only went a little nuts. We really missed you. We missed you so much. Doesn't that count for something? It's also a small religion war happening. Oh god, no. Oh no. He has the power to fire you, but fortunately the cleaning droids are unionized. I was like, what word is this? As an American, it doesn't surprise me not to know that word immediately by looking at it. The Empire tried to stymie that, but unfortunately the droid social network has too much processing power. Can I tell you about the most unfortunately named lawyer we found? Yes, please! By all means. Terribly named lawyers are incredible. They're so fun. Oh my god, it's auto mod. Oh no! Oh no! That is an unfortunate name. Oh god. One of his parents chose to keep that name. And then they chose to give it to him. Phoenix wrong. His parents chose to let him have that name. What kind of cruelty? That's just mean at that point. It's just mean. And he chose to keep it. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, as someone who has indeed looked into changing my last name because I would really like to, it's expensive. It's very expensive. So, unless he's not a good lawyer, I guess, maybe he just doesn't want to put the money forth. Like, I was saying that, and then I, like, halfway through saying it, I remembered his profession was lawyer, and I was like, he should be able to afford it. What the hell? What am I talking about? Yeah, it's an investment as a lawyer. I feel like it would be really good for your business to not have that. That's a good point. Why would you put that on a billboard? What if the specialty is defending sex workers? I still don't know that that's a good name for that. I still think it gets the wrong idea. You could give yourself, like, a really good lawyer. You could! You really could! I could! But what's wild is, like, on the topic, I looked into it very briefly because, like... So, the last time that Selly did her self-actualization, like, a month or two ago... Like, because she hadn't done it in a hot minute. It occurred to me that, like, that was a really big thing that I would love to change. Like, if there was anything about myself that I could change that would be ideal, it would be to get rid of my last name. And so I looked it up just out of curiosity, and the price ranges from about $400 to $500 to, like, $30, depending on the state you live in. And I'm so mad because I'm in one of the $400 states. I don't want to go to, like, Nebraska to change my name, but damn! Nebraska's got it good! It's wild! It's truly wild. I'm like, why does it differ that much? What makes the difference? Hi, my name is Guilty Esquire. See? Because you're not guilty, I am. See? Fantastic. That man is missing all of his creativity. You've taken it from him. You've stolen the best idea he could ever have. I'm almost tempted to see what it's like in other countries, because now I'm curious. Because I don't understand the cost of it. Like, I get that there's, like, a paperwork cost for, like, filing and, like, changing a whole lot of legal shit and probably reissuing you, like, a social security card or some shit. But, like, there's no way the administrative costs should equal up to $400 or higher. There's no way. It's absolutely absurd. Like, granted, I don't even have a name in mind, but I was like, what if I toyed with this idea and then my wallet was like, what if you fucking didn't? I was like, you know what? You're right. You're so right for that. If I ever find myself in Nebraska or something, I'll revisit it. 'Cause you... You're so right, wallet. You always know what's best. Cause, like, at the time that Sully was doing the thing, I, like, opened an email or whatever, and I saw my full name in the email, and I was like, well, actually, since we're on the topic, this sucks to look at every time. It's okay, game. I'm actively cleaning this wall. Please stop making it flash. I promise I'm working on it. Thank you. See? Okay, like, what are you pointing at? Oh, there's just a lot of these that are, like, not finished. Eh? Oh. I missed part of the... Ah. A lot of different angles to get these from. Prince, say hello to your new last name, Fatagan. You know what you're getting me for my birthday? A new last name? Or a trip to Nebraska? Both. I pulled Nebraska out of my ass, but I don't remember. But yeah, it is like that. It's just, it's really ridiculous. Ooh. What's interesting, like, on the thought process that I was having, like, I toyed with it for a little while. I was like, what would I even use? And it occurred to me that last names are not a lot like first names in that you can't really easily think of a last name that you haven't already heard that isn't already attributed to another person you know. So, like, anything my brain could come up with already belonged to someone, and I was like, ugh. Like, there was just nothing. It was such a weird realization, like, I can't just come up with last names. Oh, I really didn't clean that. Wow, okay. Oh. What did I miss? Oh, geez, this console's... No, it's just shiny. It's not that messy. Oh. It is it's right there, though. What about this is messy? Oh, up there. Okay. I do like this targeting system. It's so much nicer than the first game, even if it starts making stuff flash while you're actively cleaning, like, the last one or two things. Well, now you're not stopped because of me. Oh, did I miss one of these walls? I guess I did. Oh, I sure did. Oh my goodness. I thought all of these flashed. Oh, it's the frames. They're all dirty. All the frames are dirty. I thought those flashing meant they were done, but it's just the things in the middle. Dang. Go the barbarian route and make it descriptive or a title print as Hamsbane. Oh my god, that'd be so good. Egg. $400 and a plane ticket to Omaha. No! The wrong order. No! That would be terrible. If I were getting a plane ticket to anywhere, I would want it to be to visit friends instead of that kind of thing. It would be really cool, but, like, I'd rather see people. Oh, perfect timing. I should have read that last text message. I really like Hamsbane. Hamsbane is so good. Full functionality has been restored to the bridge. Return to your charging station, droid. But don't get comfortable. Due to the damage sustained in the asteroid field, the Empire is looking to make savings, and you will disembark and be sold! They're gonna sell me! Oh, I work for the rebels now! I've gotten sold. That's incredible. They're selling me and now I work for the rebels. I get to do an X-Wing next. I'm actually really excited for this, but I gotta end so that we can make dinner and watch Toku. And 'cause Ryu wants a nap. And if he hasn't gone to the couch and fallen over yet, I'd like to give him the bed. That I still have access to him. That would be great! There's a reason they purchased me. Well, guess who's a turncoat? Joke's on you, I'm not wearing a coat. Like when people don't know how to scrub clean old computers. Yeah. They're just selling me. Alright. Let's see who's going. Let's see who is live. What's Mino doing? Oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice, that's right. Oh, Bandai Namco is showing off Xenoverse 3. Oh no, Sparking Zero. Never mind. I thought it was Xenoverse again. I was like, oh, neat. I wasn't going to raid there, but it's neat. But nope. Nope. There's a lot of people going today. Oh my goodness. I think I have an idea of where we're going, actually. It's not an option I get often. Chrome, please. I'm going to need you to... Sorry, gotta stretch. Haven't stretched in a minute. Okay. We are going to go say hi to Mona. I do not get to raid Mona that often. Mona is almost never going when I am. I need to double check. It does not say. I want to say Mona's pronouns are now they. I think they, like, just changed them within the last couple months. Pronouns any. Never mind. Pronouns any. So yeah, whatever floats your sentence. So we will be back with the rest of this on Friday. I'll finish up this DLC and then God only knows what next week has in store. Not a clue. We'll find out when we get there. That's it for me for today. You should go watch Toku. Let's see. Yeah, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate y'all. All these Star Wars chats are so interesting. 'cause like they make, like I said, they make me think of like different things, and I like that we turned the AT-AT into a herd animal with its own biology and ecosystem. I think that's great. But yeah, I have no ideas for a good raid message. Hi, Scoots. What and what? This is the time I usually finish. Are you just joining us? Are you just coming in? Boo boo. I'm sorry, Scoots. I'm so sorry you missed the entire AT-AT. He was a very big lad. I'm so sorry. I appreciate you being here, though. I love you. Big mucky lad. He was such a mess, but only parts of him were a pain in the ass to clean. Only parts. Alright. I'm trying to think of a raid message, and I just don't have one. I just don't have an idea in my brain.
It's just plain water.
Oh, thank you, Dave.
This is no good.
I guess we're just gonna go with Gonk. Gonk is the standby. Dress it up with whatever emotes you like. But this is mine. You can take that. We're gonna go say hi to Mona, who is doing art. We're gonna show them some love because they're incredible and they don't get enough of it, honestly, frankly. So, I will see y'all on Friday. Give Mona lots of love. I'll see you soon. As soon as I find my buttons.